Hey y'all, I'm back out here. It's me again. So, um, I'm really trying to stick to this. Oh, this area right here stinks so bad. They really do. Anyway, I wanted to. Are these mushrooms? What kind of mushrooms are these? Y'all see these mushrooms? Look at all these mushrooms. I don't know if anybody came over here to try to eat them. Eat them. But I wonder what kind of mushroom they are. I never noticed them before. Uh, so, oh, it just stinks. um, I have really been trying to get back into my thing, okay? Uh, Talking to the ancestors, really enjoying coming down here and being next to the water. Ooh, y'all, it's a process. That's my rock. I like sitting right there. There's really nowhere else comfortably that I don't think that I could sit down here. Maybe over there, but this is fine for now. So anyway, um, I've been I've been doing my own thing. Um, Life has always had a way of having bad timing. But it's all in the perspective. So, um, just talking to the ancestors, really trying to get connected again. And I don't know how many people seen because I'm really trying to open myself back up psychically, spiritually, etherically, all of the leads. But I've been journaling again, writing. I feel like that's always been therapeutical for me and a way for me to connect to my higher self. And just getting back to doing a lot of things that I used to do where it actually helped me to feel connected. Writing to my ancestors and really talking to them. I'm trying so hard, but not hard, to just get back to what actually felt normal for me. See my gear today. Sitting on the rocks. It's just so pretty. It's so pretty. I love it down here. That's a nice thumbnail right there. But trying but not trying. So what I mean is doing things that I didn't know helped me feel connected, and doing those things again to be connected. So it is stuff that comes naturally to me. And I've really just gotten away from a lot of it, but not really even realizing how therapeutical it was for me and how spiritually connecting it is for me as well. So the other thing is, like I shared, I started drinking my teas again with the I got to get it out of the garage. But just getting back to the mugwort, which actually opens you up, the blue lotus, the wild dagger, the Zaka to Kichi. I was saying it wrong before. Motherwort, lobelia. There's a few others that I've actually put together as teas that help. They're sedatives. They relax your nervous system. They also are psychic enhancers. And I have a mix. Even lavender. You can put lavender in there too. It helps to really relax your nervous system. So I'm getting back to those to help to open me up, because I'm supposed to be living in my north node, which is Pisces, coming out of my south node, which is Virgo. Virgo keeps me in my head thinking too much, and Pisces, I'm just supposed to be going with the flow and doing what feels right, allowing myself to be spiritually led. And this is the energy that I'm trying to embody and really, really just get back to in an effortless way, which means doing what actually feels natural to me. So my situation, I feel so good. I don't know why. Like, because I was reflecting on how things tend to come about for me. How spirit moves within me. When I was in Florida, I went into a store called the Shoe Department, and I needed to get some shoes for an interview. However, when I was in there, I was like, wow, like it was a mile down the street from where I was staying with the person that's no longer my friend anymore. And I was like, I like the atmosphere. It just felt really good there. And my thing was, and I always asked for certain things. So I was asking Spirit to give me something, a job that was close by, that I didn't really have to travel far with, because one, I didn't have the finances, and two, I didn't really know the area, and I just really didn't. I don't like having to work really, really far out from where I stay. And while I was in there, I had asked about if they were hiring, and the lady was like, yes, so I asked for an application. She said that they don't normally give them, that you have to fill them out in the store, and I was like, well, I'm, taking this because I'm coming to get shoes because I'm going on an interview, but I'd like to be back. So when I came back, and I don't know what made me consider getting a job there, but I was led to just ask, and I ended up working there. So when I get that feeling, I don't know what it is, but it's like I already know the job is mine. I say that to say, my situation right now, because I'm in need of, I'm sorry I'm moving this phone so much, I'm trying to support my weak ass arm. I told y'all about the townhouse that I had asked for. I wrote out what it was that I wanted, and it was everything that I wanted. 2-bedroom, 2 full bathrooms, nice space, washer dryer, and affordable. It's only $1,000, and decent amount of space for me. I still see that place as being mine. I know that place is mine. The thing is, I got turned down for it because one, they said that there was some derogatory things on my credit, which I have fixed, and I've increased my credit score, because I talked to y'all about that. And the other thing was that I seen, because I was in the very beginning process of working, I had yet to be at my job for only like 3 weeks, I believe, 3, 4 weeks, like a month and a half, close to. And so I did not meet the financial requirements. I need to show that I make a little bit more money, right? So I don't know what it is, what it was, but I've been going through some stuff with the place where I got my car, and I like the place. I actually liked the place when I heard it on the radio, when I passed by, when I was looking, when I went inside, like just the atmosphere. I like the place, don't know why. So I've been having some issues as far as trying to get my title. They said I should have it in like 2 weeks. It's been past, not 2 weeks, 2 months, but it's been past that. And so I had to go back in to have them reissue me another registration for my car. While I was home, on my way to drive there, something was telling me, because I'm thinking, you know, like, every time I was calling, I know I was getting on their last nerve. Every time I was calling, it felt like I was getting run around, and I was always talking to the same 2 individuals. And I'm like, dang, what happened to the other people that were here? What happened to the girl that was a salesperson that, you know, helped me get my car, and the guy? Well, I know that the guy that is there now, he said he's just recently been there for maybe like a little over a month, trying to get things straightened up, you know what I'm saying? And I definitely can understand it when you're trying to come in and fix mess from what other people have created. I had to go there to get things situated today, and I talked to the girl that's supposed to be our lady. I don't want to call her girl, the lady that is in charge of the tag and title. And I said, well, let me just ask you this, because I said, this may be very unethical, but I'm just wondering, you know, if you guys are hiring or do you need help, do you guys work with people that you know, sold things to? She's like, oh, like, that's why you need unethical, because you got something from us. And I was like, yeah. And she's like, you know, no, like, it's no problem. And so we just started talking, and I was telling her, you know, my situation, what I'm doing. I said, I have free time. You know, I'm in between things right now, but I'm actually in need of more finances, and I really want to do something different. And I enjoy, like, I want to have some type of freedom. I feel like that job would offer me the type of freedom that I like to have, being able to somewhat work independently, because I can't stand being fucking micromanaged. I can't stand it. I like to be the free spirit that I am. Even though I know that I may be restricted and bound by some rules, I still need a certain amount of freedom. And so as we're talking, she's like, well, you know, how soon are you looking, you know, to start? And I said, hell, like, as soon as next week, if possible, you know. And so she was saying that she'll talk to her dad, because it's like a family-owned store, or place, business, I should say. But I could kind of see that they do seem like they need help. And I believe that I am just the person, whether they realize it or not, that could offer them the help that they would need, simply because of what I do and who's with me. I'm powerful. I got a lot of ancestors backing me, and y'all know my divination channel. Y'all know what I do. And I feel like I could kind of see myself being there and prospering that business, helping it out, and getting to the point where maybe I actually won't even need the other job and not have to travel so far away, because I actually did initially want to have a job that would bring me more money and be closer to where I currently am staying. Even though I know that that place that I want may be further out, but there may be something better still that I would get, because I'm trying to be open to what Spirit has for me. And I know that I got a 2-bedroom, 2 full bathroom somewhere. And from something else that I have done, again, I'm just leaving my manifestations open and out there for the universal energies to work how they may. I just want to catch some of that background. That's so pretty, y'all. Isn't it? It's just so pretty. So again, I think that this could happen. And she was like, let me talk to my dad and see, because I know that they were saying that they're really trying to get more inventory. They need to be able to increase their sales, and because of me, knowing how to do what I do, I really believe that this could be a solid move for me. And it could be good for all of us. It could be good for all of us. And I like the people. I like her. I like the other guy that's there. I think that it's a place that I could really, I don't want to say grow, but really be more of myself and bloom or blossom, or just not feel so restricted. So like I said, when I get this feeling, when Spirit leads me to do certain things like this, I already kind of know that it's a go. And I told them, even if it's not anything immediate, I said, look, y'all got my number. You can reach out to me. I said, if a resume needs to be seen, y'all can see it. I said, I'm really good when it comes to sales. I'm a people person. It's so much about it that I can actually see myself thriving in, and so I feel so good about it, because this is the other thing. When it comes to that place that I want, this would give me the leverage that I need to be able to show that my income qualifications meet the criteria for what's needed for that place. And again, I don't know why Spirit led me to ask them to have things turn out the way that they did, but you just have to go with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you'll get a feeling that's unexplainable, but inside you just kind of have this knowing about how things are going to turn out. And this is how it's been for me when I think about every different situation that I've gotten into. Like, I was thinking, when it comes to apartments that I've gotten, I got a feeling about it, and it all came from me having just kind of going with my instincts. And men were the ones that actually put me in the position of being able to have the apartments that I had. So I'm thinking, and again, this is just how things are coming to me, that the next place that I end up getting, even if it's not that one place that I want, may end up being through another man in the same manner in which I got my last apartments. Simply because I'm looking at how things had moved for me when I was just in the flow. Also, when it comes to jobs, it's always come through some form of an association. This association seems like it's a bit different than what it normally would be for me, because when I've gotten the last couple jobs that I've gotten in the past came from me having an association with two people in church. The one lady, Michelle, that helped me get my first job at this one place as a case planner. And then from there, when I was laid off from that place, the other guy that was at our church back in the day helped me to end up getting in with the state. All came through, like I said, an association. So this, like I said, is another form of an association through me having a car through this place. But I just have such a good feeling with the lady. And she actually was even saying that, you know, not to be funny or biased or anything like that. But she's like, you know, I actually do tend to like women, hiring women or having women more so than guys, because the energy that they bring and the way that they are, they just, it just tends to be a little bit different. And I'm just like, no, I understand. She's like, and I hate to be that way. She's like, but that's just kind of like how I feel. And so I'm just like, well, please keep me in mind and we'll see. So again, they have my number and I am looking forward to getting some kind of a call from them, possibly later this week or next week, because my thing is, I said, it really just seems like you guys need the help around here, and I get it that you need the sales, but if you have more help to help you sort out some of the things that's going on, maybe things that can actually run more smoothly the way that they need to. So I started getting into, I started getting into looking into some things that I need to do in terms of my work to help increase the business. And when I tell you, it's going to be on and popping, y'all. So I'm not going to stay on here too much longer. I do have to go to work, and the sun is starting to go down. So y'all know I don't like driving at night. So I'm about to get up out of here, but I wanted to come back down and touch the water, do my little process of what it is that I do, and let y'all see I'm doing my thing out here in nature. Get out here, y'all. It's a beautiful thing. Okay? So until the next time, all I have to say is be well.